Speed Duel is a fast-paced alternative format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Using regular cards and throwing in skills to shake things up, making some unused cards more viable, allowing more anime strategies to come to life. Join us as we progress through each Speed Duel product release and draft each skill available at that time before battling it out in Speed Duel Skill Draft. The GX Duel Academy box was released April 1st, 2022, and just like the Battle City box, contains 8 pre-built 20 card decks along with 23 additional cards for further customization. This box introduces a ton of new cards, but some standouts are DD Warrior Lady, a monster that can banish itself and any monster at battles, Wall of Disruption, a trap that permanently lowers monsters' attack, and Cyber Dragon, a level 5 machine monster that can be special summoned if only your opponent controls monsters. This set introduces 20 new skill cards. I've got Dino DNA, gives you 200 life points each turn, allows you to reveal a dinosaur drawn this turn, put it at the bottom of your deck and draw again, and boost a dinosaur's attack by 200. Crystal Transcendence lets you, once per turn, discard up to 3 cards, then place that many crystal beasts from your deck in your spell and trap zones. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Dinosaurs, and we always love dinosaurs. So the skill we've got, I've got Dino DNA. So we flip it over at the start of the duel. During each of your draw phases, gain 200 life points. During your draw phase, if you draw a dinosaur monster for your normal draw, you can reveal it and place it on the bottom of your deck. Then draw 1 card. Once per turn during your main phase, you commit 1 dinosaur monster you control, gain 200 attack until the end of the turn. So it's a bit mid, realistically. Gaining 200 life points is not enough to really do anything meaningful. Gaining 200 attack is not really enough to do anything meaningful. Drawing a dinosaur and being able to shuffle it away is okay, can add some consistency to the deck. That's probably the most interesting part of the skill. So the rest of it is just our basic dino core. So on the 3 Dino Beast, this is just a big beta that we can summon for only 1 tribute. That's basically the strategy. And then we have Gillosaurus in here to facilitate that. Ideally, we special summon Gillosaurus, immediately tribute off a Dino Beast, and we have a big beta. The rest of the monsters is Hydrogeddon, which again, if it kills a monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, we can special summon another copy from our deck, which can be really good, because that means if we draw extra copies of this, we can shuffle them back in using Dino DNA, as long as we don't open with them. And it's a good tempo card, and with as few life points as we have, being able to special summon a 1600 attacker and get in direct can mean game in some situations. And then finally, Hyper Hammerhead, really great card. Outs just about anything. If there's any big problematic cards, we can just Hyper Hammerhead them away. So, for our spell cards, we're on 2 copies of Night Beam. I really still do like this card because it stops Alex from being able to respond when we activate it, which can be really, really strong. The 1 copy of Cosmic Cyclone, again, this is a grid out to Zone of the Spirit. We're on 1 copy of Book of Moon, again, this outs a lot of problematic cards. Shrink, this works really well specifically with Hydrogeddon, and a lot of the monsters are quite weak anyway. But if we shrink a monster that attacks into a Hydrogeddon, Hydrogeddon's effect will then proc, and we can summon out another Hydrogeddon from the deck. Wall of Disruption, again, really good back row. We're specifically running 1 of this and 2 Shrink, because we can use Shrink proactively, and again, Alex has really been liking Nobleman of Extermination, so we're not trying to run too many of the same trap. Then we're on the 1 copy of Floodgate, just a fantastically good card, 1 copy of Widespread, and then the Zone of the Spirit as our one of. For the extra deck, it really doesn't matter because we're playing nothing that interacts with this. For the side deck, Dark Triceratops, sometimes Piercing can make a big difference, as Alex is playing like an overly defensive deck. So maybe this will come in. 2 more copies of Hyper Hammerhead in case Alex is playing some really problematic monsters that we can't deal with. Then we've got the extra Book of Moon, the extra Shrink, and the extra Wall of Disruption, which we can bring in based on what Alex is playing if we feel that we need to adjust our numbers a little bit. So that's the deck. We're feeling... the skill is not very good, in my opinion. The deck and the quality of the cards in it, though, seem fine. This feels very fair and balanced, and in Speed, sometimes that is just not enough. But we're going to try our best, we're going to play dinosaurs, and we're going to have some fun. Let's fire on in and see what Alex has got for us. So, last week, we had a pretty good matchup, I think. It was the Ancient Gears versus the Cyber Blader, which was a match of our big fusion monsters. Now, you managed to handily beat me there, but we really have to try to stop cheating. I feel like every week we get something wrong, or we forget something, or we didn't read something. So last week, what we didn't read was, when you use your fusion, that monster can't inflict damage for the rest of the turn, and any damage it inflicts in the future is halved.
Oh. Oops.
So we need to try to stop cheating and read all of our cards, I think, is what we've learned here. But saying that, we'll have to just do our best in the future.
Yeah.
We don't have a ton of skills left. I mean, I think we've done 5 games, so we've seen 10 skills. So I guess we've gone through half of them. Now, another half of what we have left is probably a bit crap, because I think they usually put in a lot of like filler skills that you're probably never really going to use. So we are kind of getting down to the wire now on what playable skills we have left. So it'll be interesting to see what we both brought. Do you feel confident in the deck and the skill that you've got?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not super confident in mine, but I think I will enjoy playing the deck. I think that's why I'm going to go with mine.
Okay.
So let's fire on in. Let's go with this. Hey.
Oh.
Right, well. Good luck.
Good rock.
Oh, Jesse Anderson against Tyranno Hasselberry.
Okay.
Right, so at the start of the duel, I flip mine over. So I'll do that now.
You've got Dino DNA.
I do. During each of my draw phases, I gain 200 life points. So I'm going to slowly out life point you. During the draw phase, if you draw a dinosaur monster for your normal draw, you can reveal it, place it on the bottom of the deck, draw 1 card. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can make 1 dinosaur monster you control, gain 200 attack. One of those skills that doesn't really do anything. It's like 200 attack, 200 life points, and I can mulligan a draw. It almost seems too fair in a weird way.
I'm going to normal summon.
Okay.
Fire Pegasus.
Straight into the Pegasus.
Let's go Topaz Tiger.
Okay.
And
Right. Draw for turn. So I'll start out by gaining my 200. Then I will decide if I want to shuffle away my card. I think I will. I can... So is it reveal it? Reveal it, place it on the bottom of your deck. So I will reveal that I drew Super Ancient Dino Beast.
ooh.
And put it on the bottom of my deck. And then I will draw a card. This ain't great, but I think this is the best option I have. So I will normal summon Hydrogeddon. I'll set a back row. I'll go to battle. I will declare an attack. Do you have anything in response to the attack declaration? So I'm asking you if you have a Sphere Karibo, I guess.
No.
Alright, then damage step, I will shrink your monster down to 900 attack. So you'll lose 700 life points. And then you will choose whether it goes to the graveyard or goes to your spell trap zone.
No, let it go grave.
If you let it go to graveyard, it will trigger my Hydrogeddon's effect. Just FYI.
Oh. Yeah, no, okay. Guess spell trap it is.
Okay, okay. Then I will end my turn.
Set a back row.
Okay.
Set a monster.
Okay.
And end.
Alright, draw. So I'll gain 200 life points. Then we do our little thinky think again. I think we will. I will reveal Gillosaurus. I will put Gillosaurus to the bottom of my deck. And I will draw a card. Go standby main. I will activate Night Beam. Target your face down card.
You can activate. Oh.
Cannot use your Crystal Regeki.
How did you know?
Because it's a really good trap card.
Yeah. That's why it's limit 3.
I guess I will then normal summon Hydrogen. Set a back row. I guess I will go use the effect of my Dino DNA, which I forgot to do last time, and gain 200 attack on this guy.
Okay.
Now when does that? Is that just for the turn? You should probably
Till
know
end
this.
of turn.
Yeah, it's not even remotely good, is it? Alright, battle. I'll attack for 18. Alright, so I'll lose 200 here. Good thing I've really buffered my life points.
Yeah, right.
I got nothing past that. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to activate
Boost my boost.
Rare Value.
Okay, so I choose one of them, send it to the graveyard. I guess I'll send Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger to your graveyard.
Okay, 2 grave. Then I draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. And activate Foolish Burial.
Yep, that's fine.
To the graveyard we will send Amethyst Cat.
Okay.
And that goes to green.
4 of them in rotation at the moment. Need 3 more, Alex.
3.
Right, if you want to get to 7.
Oh yeah. Activate skill.
Okay. So, you can only summon or set crystal monsters and dragon monsters while this skill is face up. Once per turn during your main phase, you can send up to 3 cards from your hand to the graveyard, then choose that many crystal beast monsters with different names from your deck and place them in your spell and trap card zones. So it's up to 3. So I guess you can send 2 cards from your hand to choose up to 2 from your... Yeah, send 2 from hand, 2 from deck, put them in the field. Okay, and you can use it twice.
I am sending just the 1 card, Amber Mammoth.
Okay. That's now 5 in rotation. It's now
Cobalt.
6 in rotation.
Into normal summon Sapphire Pegasus,
Yes.
which puts Carbuncle.
Yep.
And then 7 different Crystal Beast cards with different names on your field or graveyard. I can now special summon Rainbow Dragon.
Now I need to read this guy. Alright. Treated as an ultimate crystal card. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be a special summon from your hand by having 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names on your field and or graveyard. This card cannot activate any of the following effects during the turn it is special summoned. Quick effect. You can send all Crystal Beast monsters you control to the graveyard. This card gains 1,000 attack for each monster sent to the graveyard. You can banish Crystal monsters from your graveyard. Shuffle all cards to the field back of the deck. So it has 0 protection at all is what you're telling me.
Yeah?
Face down.
Damn it. Okay. Go to battle.
Yep.
See if we can't get
Graveyard.
it. Oh.
I still can't kill your turtle.
Enter.
Alright. Draw for turn. 200 life points. We've drawn a bit of a banger, actually. So I'll go stand by main. I normal summon the mighty Hyper Hammerhead.
Ooh.
Now the problem is,
Rough.
if I had an extra monster zone, I could kill you this turn.
Yes.
I don't have an extra monster zone. So, I will use the boost on Hyper Hammerhead, so I guess I take less damage. Move into battle. We will attack Hydrogeddon into this face down card.
Mm-hmm.
We will attack Hyper Hammerhead into that. Then it will go back to your hand after I lose my 300 life points. And then I'll get in for 16. And then that will do my turn. Got to be tricky with 3 spell trap zones taken up. But I guess another Rainbow Dragon off the top would do it.
Yeah.
Well, stand by main. I don't think there's anything you can do, but I don't know, and that worries me. Guess I'll tribute this to summon this, because I can use it tribute with 1 dinosaur monster. Go battle. Right, use the effect to boost this guy again. Use it to attack. And then just get in direct.
Yep.
Oh.
Filling up the back row there.
Yeah, it's always going to be tricky when you obviously only have the 3 zones to work with.
Let's just go second.
Okay. Right, well, as you know, my skill is active at the start. I don't think I get a draw phase on turn 1, because I don't draw a card, so it makes sense I don't get a draw phase. I've never had to think about that before, you know?
Yeah, sounds right.
Right, I will normal summon Hydrogeddon set a back row. Pass back to you.
Okay. Normal summon Cobalt Eagle.
Okay.
Now, activate Crystal Release.
It gains 800 attack, and when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can place a Crystal Beast monster from your deck, face up to your spell, and trap it. Okay. So this thing now becomes a 22.
Mm-hmm. Set a back row.
Mm-hmm.
Go to battle and attack.
I will do nothing on attack declaration.
Mm-hmm.
So going into damage step, I will activate Shrink.
Its original attack is half, so that's 7.
Plus the 8 is 15.
15. Ooh, damn.
So, where would you like to send your eagle? Once again, if it goes to graveyard, it will trigger my guy.
And move. There you go. Whoop. And then that
Now,
goes to grave.
do you want to use the optional effect of Crystal Release?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh. No. I don't.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll gain 200, and I will choose to not... Wow, I guess, yeah, it's not even a dinosaur, I can't do it anyway. But, I'm choosing to not do any shuffling shenanigans. I guess I'll give it the option. I'll go standby main. In case you have a Crystal Raigeki, would you like to use it in case I have a Night Beam, or are you happy to just do nothing?
Yes. So I'll activate Crystal Conclave.
Okay, so continuous trap card. Once per turn, a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can summon a Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target a Crystal Beast monster you control. One card on the field, return to the hand. Okay, so you can't use the first effect because you don't have any Crystal Beast monsters, but you can do the other one.
Turn hand and return your Hydrogeddon.
Back to my hand. Okay. Goodbye, Hydro. Well, I say goodbye. He's going back to the hand. Okay. Well, surprise, surprise. I'm going to normal summon Hydrogeddon. You didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, thought you might.
I guess I'll use the effect of Dino DNA to boost it.
Mm-hmm.
Go to battle, and we'll just get in for the 18. Pass the turn.
Okay. I will activate my skill.
Okay.
Pitch. Discard crystal.
Ooh, that's a brave play.
But the Amber Mammoth.
Okay, I'm guessing this is a rare value play, since you're only doing one. Yeah.
It is. So, which are you sending to the graveyard?
Where's the option for neither? Let you keep both. I guess... I'm trying to think what matters. Carbuncle summons them out. Other than that, I don't think you're going to be on, like, Promise or anything. So I guess I'll just get rid of Mammoth.
Okay. Draw. 2. The grave. Normal summon, a Topaz Tiger. Set a back row.
But we've got the same attack points, Alec.
Go to battle. And attack. Gaining 400 during the damage step.
That's right, I'll be back to 4,000 soon, don't you worry. Draw. Gain 200. Haha, back to 4,000. I will choose to not use the effect of I've got Dino DNA.
Okay.
Stand by main. I guess I'll ask again, do you want to use your back row in case I have a Night Beam? I think there's nothing to hit this time.
Oh.
But alright, I'm going to drop a Night Beam on you.
Okay.
Okay, Crystal Raigeki. That's 2 gone. That's very good for me. What's not very good for me is that there's a Topaz Tiger looking at me. I mean, I can get rid of it, I suppose. It's just not a clean kill. So I will normal summon Hyper Hammerhead. Use the effect of Dino DNA to boost it by 200. Go to battle and attack over for 100 damage.
To the back row.
Then I will pass my turn.
I will activate Rare Value.
Don't do that.
Who you
Yeah,
sending
we'll
grave?
get rid of Smelly Tiger.
Draw And draw. Oof. I think we will activate Crystal Transcendence.
Well, if you wanted to get all 7, they'd have to be 2
Oh,
different
yeah,
ones from
true.
the ones you've got in the graveyard and on the field, and the other one in the hand.
One. And 2.
Okay, that means you've now got access to all 7. The problem is, how are you dealing with Hyper Hammerhead? I suppose you don't need to.
Normal summon.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess at the end.
You sure?
Well, he gets his effect off, right?
I mean, yeah, but if on my turn I could just summon another guy, hit you with him to get your guy out of the way anyway and attack you, or I could tribute him. I mean, again, it's entirely up to you. I just wanted to make sure that you were sure.
Yeah, I'm sure, because either way, I think I've lost.
I don't know about that, because if you do summon your Crystal Dragon, I don't... Well, saying that, the card I just drew is pretty good. Well, I gained my 200. Obviously, we're not using the effect of Dino DNA. I'll tribute Hyper Hammerhead to summon Super Ancient Dino Beast. Whose effect now doesn't do anything, because I don't think I'm going to be special summoning any dinosaur monsters from my graveyard. But I will set a back row, go to battle, and declare an attack. That'll be 900 damage. Then I pass.
And again, run into the problem
Of 2
my
mini
back
battles.
row is all full.
Alright, I need a dinosaur monster that I can summon. Draw for turn. That's not a dinosaur monster I can summon. I guess we gain our 200. We will set a back row, go to the battle phase, and attack over this. And then end the turn.
Yeah, GG.
Oh. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think Crystal Beast always had this problem where it just doesn't have any protection, right? Like it's also a weird one because you can't use its effects the turn you summon it, which I feel like in an attempt to try and make it balanced, they went too far. It feels like the Toon Monsters all over again, where it was like, oh man, we've got to put all these restrictions because otherwise this card will be top tier in this crazy overpowered thing. The big thing it just needs is like it just can't be targeted, right? It doesn't even need to be like destruction immune or anything. Just make it not targeted. There's just so much shit you can just target to get rid of it. Like Book of Moon outs it. Obviously Floodgate outs it. Sakuretsu Armor at the moment outs it. Obviously, you know, you can play around some of those effects by just not attacking on turn 1. But like Bottomless Trap Hole would also get rid of it. There's just so many things.
I also don't think it helps that we're in a 3-lane format.
I mean, yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, the only thing you could really do about that is just not fill up the third one, but then it puts yourself in such a weird position where it's like, well, now if I do draw the dragon, I don't have the 7th. So it's like, I need to get it in the graveyard somehow, but not in the back row. Which is just it's just really awkward. I know Crystal Beast is a pretty strong deck in Speed, but I couldn't tell you why. I just know that I've seen people doing okay with it. I don't know like what version they're using. I don't know what skill they're using. But I know there is something there. I imagine it's just like Pegasus Beatdown or something. Because yeah, Pegasus is just a really good card. 1800 can just turn on different effects. Obviously, Crystal Ray Geki, I believe, is limited. So it probably has something to do with that. It might just be like, because Crystal Ray Geki is just like a fantastic removal card. But yeah, my deck was just dinosaurs, right? It's just dinosaurs plus Dino DNA. Try to make the hand more consistent. A little bit of attack is okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I got over stuff.
Yeah, I thought we haven't got a lot of Tyranno Hassaveri's cards, and I don't know if we will. Tyranno Hassaveri just uses kind of more dinosaur stuff. Like he doesn't have like an archetype. He had like Black Tyranno, which we already have. Then he had cards like I think Super Conductor Tyranno and Ultimate Tyranno and like Black Stego and just like some not very interesting cards. They were just kind of big attack monsters that Like, Ultimate Tyranno could attack all your opponent's monsters. They don't feel like they're a great fit for Speed, so I don't know if they'll bring his in. Also, he's not a particularly interesting character. He's just kind of a cheerleader for the most part. He doesn't even get that many duels, unfortunately. As much as I like dinosaurs, and I would love to see more dinosaurs come to Speed, I don't see it happening, especially since the new Speed product that's been announced is back to Battle City, so we'll have to see what actually happens with that.
Ooh.
Oh, but yeah, GG, buddy.
GG.